Well, hello there, kids. Welcome to Inside the Drag Closet, the interactive vodcast where we talk about all things drag and some things that aren't. Who knows? We're really just here to kick names and take ass. Yep, we're doing superheroes tonight. It's going to be a fun night. I've wanted to do this for a while. I've talked about it for a long time. So here it is. I've finally put it together. And we're going to dive right in with a little who, what, and where. Who am I? My name is Jade DeVere. I am a drag artist based out of Pennsylvania. I love the art of drag because it gives me an excuse to dress up a little bit. What am I wearing? I have had this outfit for well over 2 years now. I am Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy. This outfit was made by Pro Cosplay. Amazing cosplay site. I've been hesitant about doing it, but I finally just bit the bullet and here it is. And I think it looks amazing. My makeup is Wet and Wild. My eyes are all Juvia's Place this evening. My lips are an amalgamate. It's funny. It's Lip Bar. It's the clear one that I accidentally put color in, and I just used that on my lips. My eyes, I forget where I ordered these, but like I have never done scleras before. And my antenna, which are all the way up there, which are prosated onto my head, they were from a wonderful artist on Etsy. So check out Etsy. There is some amazing stuff on there. Last but not least, where can you find me? You can find me every Wednesday right here on Inside the Drag Closet, available on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Figure we dive right in tonight, and the comment section is going crazy. Robin is here. Good evening, sweetheart. My lovely husband is here as well. Marcy and Carrie just cracking up about things. Vicky is watching, saying, hey. Marcy and Carrie, so cute, Jade. Thank you so much. I love it. Josh Evans, hello, beautiful. Love this look. Thank you so much. Ooh, everybody's liking the look. Yay! This went over well. I like it. Hey, Cassie, how are you? Excited for this show. The creativity is awesome. Kitty DeVille is watching, looking cosmic beautiful. Wanted to do a fun background, although I do that and the green screen gets all messed up. Anyway, oh, Robin Hare is watching. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Miss Tammy is watching this evening. Hey, ladies, how are you? I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with it, too. I was always hesitant to do this look just because... Pom Clementef is half Asian, and every other time I've done it, it looked a little too cultural appropriation, but I did the makeup different this evening, and I think I did it right. You know what? I could sit here and talk all night, but you are not prepared for what the girls have brought this evening. So I am going to bring them both out, and they will both be giving a little who, what, where in just a moment. But put your hands together for my better halves. I guess that's thirds. I don't know. I failed math. But let's welcome to Inside the Drag Closet, Anastasia Diamond and Amethyst Diamond. Yes!
Hi, kids.
Oh,
What's up?
You both look so incredible.
It's windy in here. So windy.
All right, girls. Who wants to do who, what, where first?
Oh, let her go first.
I love that you both refer to each other.
Let her go first.
Anastasia, you good to go?
First. Fabulous. Hello, everyone. My name is Anastasia Diamond. Tonight, we're going with the bearded look with a little bit of NYX on the eyes, a Juvia's Place lip. But the main feature I want to talk about this evening is this gorgeous headpiece. This was made by Lux a couple of years ago. I left it in my car, and because it was made with hot glue, it fell apart in my hot car. So I had to re-glue it all back together, and so it's so super cute. We're here. Costume by Roxy Mess. We're gonna pan down a little bit so you all can see that. And gloves, of course, by Poop Glitter, as always. So where can you find me? Well, You can find me fixing my phone so I'm not crooked. But you can also find me in the streets fighting for justice and doing things in the name of the moon and trying to punish all the bad boys out there.
Oh. You're
That's
so
awesome.
naughty. You're such a naughty girl. Such a naughty girl.
I
But
love
you can
it.
also find me on Instagram at Anastasia Diamond 95, Cash App Anastasia Diamond 95 with a $ in front, and on Venmo at Anastasia Diamond 95.
Wow.
We're going to have all that Venmo information scrolling at the bottom of the screen tonight.
That's right. That's right. We are.
But Amethyst, it's your turn.
Is it now? Well, hello, everybody. My name, I don't know why I'm British all of a sudden. I'm Amethyst Diamond. How are you? Nice to see you. Welcome to Heroes and Villains. As you can see, my favorite hero, I don't think she's ever been a villain, but my favorite hero is Storm from the X-Men. This is the first time I've ever done her. I've been a fan of Storm, for 30 years, I guess, since I started watching the cartoons Saturday morning. So yeah, I'm Amethyst Diamond. I've been doing this for a couple decades. I love it. I get to travel around. I get to be with my friends and my closest family, and entertain the masses, and I absolutely love it. What am I wearing tonight? So starting at the top, this beautiful wig was made by Memphis Alvarez. However, my good Judy, Alizé Lecreme, was kind enough to let me borrow her tonight so that I didn't have a last-minute fiasco on my hands. The makeup tonight is Mac and Morphe. I wanted to kind of do a comic book pop art inspired look for her. The earrings tonight are made by yours truly. These are made out of cardboard and neon duct tape, nail polish, a lot of patience, and a little bit of Sharpie. The costume tonight is from Amazon. Believe it or not, this bodysuit can be found on Amazon. And these rings, I couldn't be without my girl, Rocks by Cox. Where can you find me? You can find me all over South Central Pennsylvania and the tri-state area performing for you. You can find me on Facebook under Amethyst Diamond. You can find me on Instagram under Amethyst_Diamond Run. Let's have some hero and villain fun today, shall we? I need some lightning. I need special effects, damn it. Where are
I was trying to upload the lightning and it didn't work.
Damn it.
Show the one that you did upload. Show the one you did upload.
Oh, the one I
Right,
did. I think I
right.
just deleted it. Oh no.
Oh, no.
I can get it. I can get it. We can do this.
Yes, God.
Yeah, I was so excited. I thought I was being so clever. And all of a sudden this pops up. Disrespectful.
Very. But that's us in a nutshell.
Exactly. We have a lot more comments in here. Sanika Diamonds is watching this evening.
Hello, Dolpa.
Love us some Sanika. Reed is loving the cosplay. Jamie Angel wants to know, love that look. If you were ever to do the antenna and makeup in blue, Andorian, done. Andorians from Star Trek, easy.
Work.
Work, bitch, work.
Oh my God, so many. Oh, Monica's watching this evening. Hey, sweetheart, how are you?
Monica.
Brenda Thomas says, hello, Jade. What a way to celebrate my birthday watching my favorite nephew. Don't tell Derek. That's my aunt-in-law, Aunt Brenda.
Your aunt-in-law.
I love that.
Aunt-in-law.
Comment for Amethyst from Visa Decline. It hurts to be so pretty, Amethyst.
Well, hello, Miss Visa. How are you, love? Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for the love.
Right. Monica Schatzler, Sailor Moon. So one thing I want to talk about tonight, since we are doing heroes and villains, I want to know, who are your favorite heroes and villains?
Heroes and villains. Well, obviously, Storm is definitely my favorite hero. Villains, yes, go ahead.
Speaking of Storm, I wanted to talk about Storm because she's always been my favorite member of the X-Men. And she's been played now by a couple different actresses. Yes. And the rumor is she's going to be coming to the Marvel Cinematic Universe soon. Who do we want to see as Storm?
Dominique Jackson.
Dominique Jackson, you mean like this?
Just like that.
Definitely.
Like, I love that fan art of Dominique Jackson as Storm. I think.
Yes, please. Come on. Those cheekbones? Come on.
Yeah. Right?
Come on. That's it. Come on. The attitude. Come on.
That part.
Anastasia, any other ideas?
For a Storm?
Yep.
It's really been Zendaya's year. She's been going out, popping off with Euphoria and many different movies and TV shows. So maybe Zendaya, or I would really love to see that woman who plays in the American Horror Story, and she's
Angela
always the mood queen.
Angela Bassett.
Yes, Angela Bassett.
One very good one.
Until Angela Bassett was cast as Queen Ramonda in Black Panther, I was like, she's got to be Storm. She has to be Storm. But now she's Black Panther's mom.
Right.
True.
Right.
It's so funny every time a Black actress is cast in something in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Everyone's like, is that our Storm? Is she going to be our Storm?
Oh,
nothing yet. They thought it about Tiana Paris. They thought it about Gugu Mbata Raw, and different characters.
Yeah.
I liked Alexandra Shipp as Storm.
I do too.
I think she was wonderful. I think she did a good job with it. And with all this multiverse shenanigans going on, we might see her again.
Right. I did enjoy the fresh take on Storm. I like the fresh look with the mohawk. Not fresh, it's from before, but I like seeing that different version. Halle Berry did a wonderful job as Storm. Absolutely, hands down. But yeah, I liked the fresh version. That was from what? Apocalypse? That's where that character came in, that version of her. Yeah. I'm hoping she gets an origin story.
There are some rumors going around right now. Let me upload this picture. Because Halle Berry was recently seen, I believe this was a movie premiere, with her hair like this.
I do remember seeing that.
She's trying it.
So people are theorizing, is she in Multiverse of Madness?
Oh,
she's the original Storm.
Mm-hmm.
How could she not be there?
Somebody else is. So,
Oh, congratulations, Amethyst.
Somebody, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. Girl, I wish.
Listen, well, you said you got ready in 45 minutes, so honey, you're set ready.
Literally.
Hello.
Literally.
45 minutes, and she puts together a work of art.
Truly.
I wasn't ready.
Ooh, Josh Evans just pointed out Kerry Washington as Storm.
Ooh,
yes, loved her in Scandal and just about anything that beautiful woman does.
Just about
good, but I don't want to see Storm with a lisp.
That's fair.
I feel like she can play a lot of roles, but I'm going to let her go ahead and live her life doing Scandal. Oh, you know what? Who's that one other actress? She plays in everything as well. And she's playing as Michelle Obama in an upcoming movie. She played in Fences. She played in The Help. She played in, and she has that walk. How to Get Away with Murder.
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis.
I don't know anyone's names, but yes, Viola Davis would be sickening.
Right.
Like an older Storm. An older, like she's in love with, she's arguing with the guy who has the laser vision.
Cyclops.
Yeah, Cyclops. She's like, Cyclops, how many times am I gonna have to do this? Like,
ain't gonna tell you again.
I mean, that would be.
Kitty DeVille just said recast her and put Billy Porter in.
Oh.
Oh.
How would we feel about seeing a drag queen do Storm?
I'm conflicted about it, honestly. I don't think she should be a drag queen.
Not a drag queen. No, not a drag queen.
Yeah, there's all this talk about like for like Hocus Pocus, where Ginger Minge and Cornbread and one other girl, I think maybe is it George's?
I don't.
Lord.
Oh, I don't remember who the third one was.
There's one other girl who they're playing the queens in Hocus Pocus. So not the main queens. Apparently, they're going to be at a costume party, going as the.
I've seen that too.
Yeah, but that's I think it's sickening to maybe not Storm. Maybe not Storm. Also, because I'd love for a black drag queen to not get sent death threats. So maybe not Storm. Listen.
That. I'm trying to find a good image of Marvel Comics actually just released a drag queen character.
Oh yeah. Nina Bonita Brown was so upset because she thought that it should have been her. But they said they modeled it off of the exclamation point.
Mm-hmm. Her name is Shade. And her power is she manipulates dark energy with her fan.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm like, she's a bit of everything.
I like her.
Yeah, she's really cute.
I need to get me some green hair.
I got some up in the top there, girl. I can let you borrow it. But Please. It's a short one. It's short. It is short.
I borrowed this one. I borrowed one I had on tonight. So.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you, Alize. I love you, my sister. Thank you so much for the help.
Yeah.
Alize is watching this evening, too. She was commenting about the hair a little while ago.
Oh.
That's Alize, because Alize comes through to Divas, like, very often.
Yes, indeed.
Gagging Amy, you look so good.
Yes.
Speaking of divas, we are sold out again.
Damn.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we're sold out again. How about that?
Shock, awe, and surprise.
And if you come to Divas, you might be able to see me in some makeup. Maybe.
Just a little bit. Just
a teeny tiny bit.
Well, girl, you got some good news before you popped in tonight. Is that news you can share with everybody?
Yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't be able to share it. So this evening, while I was in one of my late trainings, I got an email from the National Conference, which is the conference for social workers who work in HIV and AIDS care. And I received news that I am going to be a presenter there. So I will be presenting at my first national conference on the effects of utilizing gender affirmative frameworks with regards to HIV prevention and HIV case management care. So super duper excited about that. And it's gonna be all the way down in New Orleans. So
cheers to that.
See me down in New Orleans. I'm gonna have to see how many bags I can bring on the plane, because I might be hitting the club up. And
you should. The clubs down there are wild.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get stolen. I'm trying to get taken. Liam Neeson.
Wow. Trying to get some of that voodoo, honey.
Yes.
You want some voodoo?
The voodoo that you do. Ooh.
Ooh.
So we did get a question from the audience here. Did you ever have a crush on an animated character? Who and why?
Is that a real question?
That's a real question, honey. That's a real question.
I mean, yes, of course. There are tons of animated characters who I've had crushes on. I'm a queer kid with very little representation. So many characters. I'd say, oh my gosh, there's so many. Maybe like one of my first one, I can say maybe like Osmosis Jones was really cute. There was honestly like the Emperor's New Groove. He was really cute. The Emperor. Oh, there's even some like maybe like every now and then Johnny Bravo.
Not Johnny Bravo.
Girl, yes, I wanted to be
Johnny Bravo.
Just throw me around. No. Objectify me, daddy. Ooh.
Wow. Wow.
No, there's so many.
Wow.
What is it? Who's that one bear? Yogi Bear?
Not the Yogi Bear. Yeah. Hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo.
Say
Yogi.
April Fool, bitch.
She gonna say Yogi Bear. I cannot. I can't say that I've ever had a physical attraction to animation. I've had an appreciation for some of the styles that I've seen, but it's I know that they don't exist, so it's just like it doesn't go past that for me. So
Honestly, recently I've been really. And this has not stopped since my childhood. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. If anyone watches JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, there are some. The men and the Jotaro family. They're fine. Oh, so fun. You got to get into anime, girl. There's some new stuff out there now.
Oh, I've seen it. I have seen it. I have seen it.
So now you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've seen it.
Just don't go to the website Rule 34 because you're gonna see some crazy stuff there.
Go it now.
Girl.
I didn't know Beast from X-Men and Beast from Beauty and the Beast would do that together.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Rule 34 is neat. Anyway.
Rule 34. Girl. How about you, Jade? Who's your animated crush?
Honestly, like my first animated crush was Beast from the X-Men.
Oh my gosh!
Like herself a daddy.
You know what? I did have a crush on Beast Boy from Teen Titans.
Okay. So full disclosure, and Jade, if you want to bring up this picture, you can find it. Our good sister, Belladonna, did Beast Boy.
Yes.
I will say she looked good as Beast Boy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes.
Oh, I have that picture saved here too.
Bella looked so
I was
good
like,
as Beast Boy.
damn. Yeah. Belladonna, I love you, sister. I appreciate you, but don't ever dress like that around me.
Boom.
Right there.
So hot.
So hot.
Like,
Literally
come on. That's perfect.
Like,
That's
they
perfect.
nailed it. Like, they were
Nailed
perfect in that role.
Nailed it.
And then it's crazy because their like other side is like playing Linda from Bob's Burgers.
Right. Right.
Look at me, I'm hot, I'm sexy, Bob.
That part, very much so that.
Oh, Bobby.
Pay no attention to what I'm doing right now.
Crazy.
I'm putting a blue tab on my antenna because it is going south for the winter.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, she needs a bit of Viagra.
Oh Lord.
Look,
we don't close out tonight.
Not a miracle worker.
Here, I'll send some wind your way here, girl. I'll send the wind your way. Here we go.
To keep it standing up. Girl. No, you know what? Getting back to like our favorite favorite heroes versus villains. Yeah. I would definitely say one of my favorite villains is Ursula because one of my favorite heroes, I'd probably say it would definitely be I love Harry Potter. I love Hermione Granger. They're sickening. Even though like J.K. Rowling, we don't get to know that, but I am excited for Hogwarts Legacy. And I'm gonna build my hero on there too. So but other than that, my favorite animated hero.
Yeah.
Animated. You know, I really like the girl who on X-Men who can you know what? No, I'm not gonna do animated. No. I'm gonna do the girl off of American Horror Story who has sex with people and kills them. I would live for that power.
Wouldn't that be nice?
On the season coming, my puss kills men.
You want some of this good here?
Yes, the season 3, Coven.
Yes. I don't know what the actor's name is, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's very Avril Lavigne looking.
Mhm.
Very Avril Lavigne looking. Yeah, very much so.
Well, that season they all were very Avril Lavigne looking.
Oh,
Well,
I'm just
well, shout out to Queenie. Shout out to Queenie. Listen,
so you were
Okay,
going to say Rogue, right? You were going to say Rogue, the girl that
I do
touched
live
people.
for Rogue. Rogue is
Love
sickening.
Love Rogue.
Yeah, she's sickening. I love like. I think I related to her most whenever I was watching the original movies, like back in the day, whenever I was a youngin'. She was just like, she had such a great story. And she made me cry a lot. I was like, oh my God, she can't kiss her boyfriend. She can't touch anything or anyone. It was so sad.
Nothing. Poor thing.
Literally.
Jade, I could see you doing Jubilee. I want to see you do Jubilee too.
I was thinking
Jade.
about Jubilee as well. I'd love to like, she's the one who throws the cards out, right?
No,
No,
that's
that's
Gambit.
Gambit. That's
Gambit?
Gambit.
What does
I
Jubilee
always
do?
thought Gambit was sexy. Gambit's sexy. I like him.
I didn't see. I thought he was until I got to his eyes. His eyes creep me out.
The red eyes.
Yeah, scary. Oh no. Best.
Yeah, they were like black cornea or black with like red irises.
Scary. Terrifying.
I wish I had bought those.
Ooh.
I don't think they make them.
They do. They do. I have them in the bathroom.
Oh, nice. Speaking of Jubilee, I just uploaded a picture from the Apocalypse movie of Lana Condor, who played Jubilee. And like that movie being set in the 80s was just perfect because that's where Jubilee was like Jubilee.
Right.
Yeah.
But in the comics, they did a huge change. Like Scarlet Witch went crazy, depowered almost everyone, including Jubilee.
Mm-hmm.
Then she ended up with a powered like armor suit for a while, disappeared, and then came back as a vampire.
What?
She was
With
a
a
lot
baby.
like Dazzler too.
Oh, Dazzler, yeah.
Dazzler and Jubilee were a lot alike.
Because they could both create light
Fireworks?
Yeah,
Like,
fireworks. But
they couldn't do what I can do.
Dazzler needed sound in order to make the light.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't do what I could do.
Yeah. Well,
They tried.
there was this comic book series. I don't know what it was called, but everyone who had powers had like a negative to it. Like, I can run really fast, but I have to smoke 2 cigarettes first.
Oh.
Like, which made no sense whatsoever. I don't know that was the combination, but
I have to smoke 2 cigarettes first.
I
yeah.
lived with that one girl. What was her name? She was like the same as Professor X, but like stronger. Was she like the Phoenix?
Oh,
Jean
Jean
Grey.
Grey.
Yeah, she was sickening. Like her story was also really like when she was like, when she was up in that sky and like just it was sickening. I'd
She's
also
like, and we're done here.
All right.
We're done. That was a big old period.
Period. And the show was over, bitch. Like what?
And we're done here.
She was sickening. She was sickening. But like, yeah, it reminds me of the one scene like from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, who I absolutely love Buffy the Vampire Slayer as well. She is like my go-to like hero. She doesn't have any like powers, but you know, she's the Slayer. But Buffy, whenever she jumped into that vortex to save the world the first time, and like just so sad. Buffy like made me like that show made me cry a lot too. Whenever her mom dies, and like then she's brought back to life, like Buffy's brought back to life, and she's like, "I was in heaven, and you all pulled me out," and I was like, "Oh my god, it's so sad. It sucks. Being a hero sucks."
Right.
Be a villain.
It's the comment section is blowing up, and we are blowing right past all of it. Keep the questions coming; these are a lot of fun. We actually got an advice question from Vicky Shock. Hey girls, it's Vicky Shock here. What advice can you offer to help me improve my live Ask Vicky Q&A chats on Sunday nights? Meow girls, you all look amazing.
Oh.
So with Inside the Drag Closet, I put up weekly ads. They're free, they're easy to program. Although for some reason, I usually share them at 4 o'clock the day of the show. And I went and our ads for this week never posted.
Rude.
It posted one on Monday, but yesterday it didn't post any, and today it didn't post any. And I was like, oh crap.
It's all, sometimes it seems like they regulate how much you can promote the same thing.
Yeah.
Which is strange because we're way under that number. I think you can do like 12 ads a week, and we're doing 3 or 4. So I don't know what happened, but yeah, advertise.
I was gonna say something.
People love logos. Inside the Drag Closet. Yeah, come up with a fun logo for it and just have fun with it.
Create a cartoon for yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking of cartoons, oh my God, are you telling me I didn't even upload it? We are going to have new merch, kids.
Are we?
We sure are. We got another incredible work of art just recently. Let me double check the artist's name because I want to get it correct.
I want to see if they whitewashed us again.
Did not. Definitely did not. Because I brought that up.
Did they give you menstrual gloves, Jade? The only
they did not.
Girl.
Baby. Artist was there's a lot of messages here from people I have not spoken to, so this is neat.
Just asking the questions.
Who's
She's feeling herself over there. Yo.
I am. Bitch, I am. I'm sorry, I am. I don't even know what we're talking about. I'm just like, okay.
You better take some pictures tonight, girl.
Honey, I already took about 50.
Oh, so that's why you got on 2 minutes before the show started.
Where is the lie?
Yes. There's not one.
And this is why I was on at 8 o'clock exactly.
I'm glad, honey. And good for you. Good for you. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Where is it?
And then my because my costume fell apart, so we're here. We're living.
Oh, these titties.
I don't know why, but I cannot find any messages from the artist, so that is weird. But the new artwork is right here, kids.
Oh my God, look how cute we are.
I look insane. So they got it right.
Y'all look wild.
What happened?
We all look amazing.
I think we look great. I like it.
I like that big old ham hock on the right.
That looks delicious, baby.
Nom, 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 nom.
Buttered up and crispy.
Oh.
Best.
Girl.
So where's that going to be?
So we will be doing new merch with that. And I actually just bought a big banner. So when we have our booth at Pride, you will be able to see that. And you'll know where Inside the Drag Closet is located. Currently at Central Pennsylvania Pride and York Pride, we are going to be having booths. So you can come up and ask us questions. And we're going to have little swag to give away.
Work, fabulous. Are we going to are we gonna like pre-purchase merch to sell?
I thought about that, but we might just give them the link and have them buy it directly.
Oh yeah, make them pay for it right then and there.
Exactly.
Get a QR code, scan this motherfucker, and buy
it. A lot of money. No, of course, unless anybody out there watching would like to sponsor us some more, that would be perfectly fine with us.
Truly.
Exactly.
Truly.
Just send a quick little message to InsideTheDragCloset@gmail.com.
Yes. We're here to make a difference, everybody. We're here to make a difference.
Exactly.
Yes. If you all sponsor us enough money, I can quit my day job and you can see me in full face of makeup every single night if you'd like to.
I would love that for you, Miss Thing. I would love that for all of us.
That's
Honestly,
what. That's why I said they need to sponsor us enough. I'm thinking at least $60,000 a queen. So we're looking at about $180,000 to start off.
Like nothing. Exactly. We are desperate. We are. We've reached.
Mama's trying to buy a house. Mama is trying to buy a house.
That's fair.
Look, Sally Struthers wasn't even that desperate. For 10 cents a day, you too can adopt a drag queen.
Not 10 cents a day.
Not 10 cents a day, honey.
We live in America. The prices are going up every single day.
True.
Welcome to America.
Welcome to America. Only in America.
This show is quickly going to shit. This show is
really has. And don't forget, we have a Patreon as well.
Yeah.
Our Patreon is a lot of fun. I enjoy filming stuff for the Patreon, honestly. And our lovely Patreon subscribers, Vicky, Robin, Daniel, Chanel, Estee, Jeremy, Corey, and Josh. I hope you are enjoying the content as much as I've enjoyed making it. Like last week, I was on the road. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do a video in my hotel room. Why not?
Oh, she's making that OnlyFans content.
Not that kind of video. It's not that kind of Patreon.
Oh.
And Amethyst was going to film herself doing a lip tutorial.
Ooh.
How'd that go?
They look good, don't they?
That's. So is that the reason why my video got deleted? Because we're not doing that kind of Patreon.
Oh, you had your picture down, girl.
It had to be uploaded to Vimeo, so no.
Oh, okay.
Although I think more people could benefit from a butthole bleaching, but you know.
Literally just trying to teach the children.
Exactly.
Right.
Changing your ringtone.
Changing her ringtone. That's all.
Changing the ringtone. I live.
So we got a couple questions here from Orion Angel. Would you rather be a hero or a villain?
Ooh, a villain.
A villain.
Villain.
Oh, I'm a hero in the group.
Heroes don't get nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, thank you so much for saving us. Where's my money?
Storm's a hero, but the villains are just wicked, and they're like, we don't give a damn. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've always been a fan of the villains.
You know what? What's crazy is I think if you sit back and think about it, every single villain has an evil lair. That mother is a mansion, huge. What does every hero have beyond Batman? Because, you know, Batman was a billionaire, millionaire, whatever, already. You know, he had that money from his parents. So,
he had mommy, daddy money. Yeah, he had mommy, daddy mony. Someone shot my dad.
That part.
Well, he's a millionaire in America.
Every other single villain, every other single hero, they live in a penthouse with 6 other heroes, ain't making no money. Listen, be a villain. Be evil. Make money.
Get what you need.
I mean, get your whole life.
The League of Legends, they all had to share one car. What?
Oh, yeah.
Is that terrible? Like, can I get the keys? I'm trying to go out tonight. Like
that part.
You're converting me to being a bad guy now. This is awful.
Yes. I'm also a Ravenclaw. As my Harry Potter house, so I'm very knowledgeable and I have a lot of wisdom and I can bring people over to the dark side very easily. So,
well, I'm a Ravenclaw too. So,
ooh,
yeah.
So, well, welcome to the dark side, sis.
Boo, bitch.
Medea, boo too.
We have another question here. Sorry, I keep getting distracted, but the questions are coming in. Estee Lauderdale would like to know, hi, ladies. I have my first brunch show next weekend. Any suggestions for navigating around a restaurant while also serving looks? I would be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. Don't be nervous.
So wait, you're performing at a restaurant. So any suggestions navigating the restaurant? What do you mean? Just like your walk around looks, or what do we mean by that?
Well, I think she sees Divas Down Under, and like the servers are working and we're performing, and we've gotten really good at being able to dodge each other.
Absolutely. Just be mindful of your surroundings. That's all. Just be mindful. Always keep an eye out of what you're doing. You know, if you're going to start doing splits and kicks and jumps, go to an area where you have the room to do so.
That part.
But just be mindful and respectful of your space. It's always good as an entertainer to know your circumference of entertainment. You know what I mean? If I kick my leg up, I can take out the entire first row.
Yeah.
So,
and
you know what I mean?
If I walk in between the rows of Divas Down Under, I'm taking your drink down with my belly. So.
Sublime.
I'm taking your drink down with my belly if I'm not pouring it on myself. So y'all better, if you see me coming, sip your drink. Because I'm coming. That part.
What else? What other questions? Jamie Angel wants to know, which Professor X do you prefer?
Because multiple?
Yeah. There was Patrick Stewart, there was James McAvoy, there was the cartoon. There were several.
So, as a child of the 80s, I have to say I greatly appreciated Patrick Stewart because he looks like the Xavier I grew up on. However, the new, what is his name?
James McAvoy.
James McAvoy, I love him as an actor. Love his acting style and his ability. His performance in, what was the movie, Split? Splice. Awesome. So I appreciate Patrick Stewart for giving me my childhood Xavier. I appreciate James McAvoy taking it to a different level for me.
Completely.
I've only seen Patrick Stewart back.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've only seen Patrick Stewart. He gives me all the energy I need. He's sickening. He's sex. But his like enemy friend, frenemy, if you want to say, Magneto, he was fine.
Come get some. Hey.
Oh my God.
Ooh, Michael Fassbender.
Yes, he was old back then.
Fast bend over, baby.
Baby. I was 12 years old, twerking and twerking on TV. You want it, Daddy?
It's good. It's good.
It's fresh. Fresh out the puss. Best.
What? Sorry, I had to block a Russian bot. That was fun.
Ooh, love those. We're making impacts.
Oh my God, Jamie Angel is like, wait a minute. Are there any non-latex bald caps? Oh my God, Jamie Angel, if you did a Professor X number, done.
Hello.
Like, that's so brilliant.
Latex. I'm sure there are. They're probably harder to work with because they're not latex.
Yeah.
But if any costume shop would probably have a plastic one. Now, mind you, it's going to be more difficult to work with because it's not going to lay exactly the way you want it to. But they definitely have non-latex.
So
there are plastic ones. Yeah, they're out there.
So what everyone's saying here is shave your head and wear wigs when you're done with your number.
There you go.
That's what I do. That's what you do.
That's what I do.
That's what she does.
Yeah.
Shave my brows off, shave my leg hair, shave my head. Never shave my mustache though. Never shave my beard. No, we don't do that.
Standards. Orion just gave a deep question. If you were the villain in the story, what would your main objective be?
Proving to everybody that I am that bitch.
Well.
Oh, you don't like me. Oh, well.
Listen, my story would definitely be one where I'm proving myself. Like, you said that big girls can't do what? You said that black girls can't do what? You said that queer girls can't do what? So mine would definitely be like, I would fully be the villain that's like actually doing things for justice and from my perspective, but like everyone else would be like, she's evil, and I'd be like, I'm just fighting for my community. Ding.
Can you do that again?
Ding.
That's amazing. I don't know what I would do. I feel like I would be. So one of the things I've always heard that's. Sorry, I'm putting another one on because she's about to go running for the hills, kids.
Uh-oh.
Do it.
I feel like she's on. I'm just nervous about it. Actually, Jamie Angel just posted out something very similar, kind of like Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy was never the villain.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want nature to be in charge. I want people to pay attention to Mother Nature. Duh. That would be the villain I am.
Most villains are misunderstood. Most villains are misunderstood. Like, look at Wicked. Look at the Wicked Witch. By the end of Wicked, I was like, to hell with Dorothy. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I went through all this, and you killed my sister?
Right.
No.
Right.
No.
Let's talk about that, shall we? You did this to me. You did that to me. You outcasted me because I was different. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah, you gonna get this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you know, like Wicked, the story I love. Oh, I love Wicked. I've only seen it once, but I love the soundtrack. Whenever they're going from, whenever she's going from that song where Melakanama, Melakanama,
No Good Deed.
No Good Deed. When that goes into from No Good Deed into like the witch hunt, baby, baby, that I get so tearful, and it's just like I just feel for her so badly, because like she tried her hardest. She didn't fucking ask to be here. Her mother was a harlot and stepped out of the house with the juice man.
With the juice man.
Look. And I was bullied my whole life. I'm like the smartest bitch in here, and y'all hate me for it because I'm green. Like, what?
Right.
And her story just made me so angry, because like her story is a story of like so many different like queer youth out there, so many different queer youth of color. Like, I'm trying my fucking best, and you hate me because I'm who I am.
Right.
So yeah, that I love. Don't get me started about Wicked, because
well, and that's like all of the inquiry with Ketanji Brown Jackson right now.
Oh,
the questions they are asking her are just not appropriate, and just they're baiting her. Like,
on a scale of 1 to 10, how religious would you say you are, Jade?
How what?
How religious would you say you are? I'm not saying that we need to have a religious test here to be able to be confirmed as a drag queen, but how religious would you say you are from 1 to 10?
10 being the most.
Yeah, I only go to church 3 times a year, so I'm like really, really bad at what I do as a Christian. But how many times did you say? How religious are you?
I'm sorry, I loved her response. I actually didn't hear that question, but someone asked
Lindsey
her that.
Graham.
Really?
Ladybug, Lady G. Lindsey Graham. Oh yes.
How religious are you? None of your damn business. As a judge, you are not. Your religion is not part of your job.
Girl, he asked her that. He asked her, and like it's all coming to be from the fact that everyone was asking the Justice Amy Coney Barrett the questions, because she does have a very questionable past. So they're trying to like get back, but they're also asking her like, oh, there's this book about anti-racist children, and how do you feel about this book? Do you have any feelings about this book? Do you believe in the things that this book is saying?
Like,
she said, and Black Lady speak, code switching, she said, bitch, look at my resume. That's all. in my 10 years of being a judge, I was like, oh, oh, listen.
She came in with receipts.
Truly. So she's doing her thing.
Yeah.
She's doing her thing.
I forget who the woman was that asked her, "Can you define woman?"
Oh God. Oh Jesus.
I love that she's like, "Sorry, I'm not a biologist."
A bot.
Yes.
Come on.
There was another woman who asked her, so she started her question out, and the question it wasn't even about that, but she was basically like, so we want to make sure that we don't have crimes in America, and so like, how are you going to be able to help like stop people from coming into our houses and trying to kill us? And this, but then she ended it on, and like, so how do we like teach kids in school like the right thing? I was like, what? Like
they act like it's rocket science to teach common sense.
Yeah.
The questioning is ridiculous. Honestly, she is the superhero. She is the Shiro of the decade. Because, girl, she's doing her thing. She is representing very, very well for all the educated and overqualified women, all the educated and overqualified Black people and people of color who have been questioned or ridiculed or put under a microscope by underqualified white people, specifically middle-aged and older men.
Bingo.
Yep. Speaking of which,
oh my God. What?
Since we're on this topic, I want to keep going on it a little bit. So this week, the Star Trek fandom was very polarized. Star Trek Discovery has been... I love Star Trek Discovery. I think it's been so clever and so well written. A lot of people don't like it. I don't care. I'm not one of those.
That part.
I think it's been absolutely clever. But in Star Trek Discovery, they are now set in the 31st century, way further ahead than like the original series and Next Generation were. And Earth has left the Federation. But what has happened now, spoiler warning for anybody who is a Star Trek fan and hasn't watched it yet, and also, how dare you? But this week on the show, Earth has decided to rejoin the Federation, and the president of Earth was Stacey.
Yes, yes.
She came
in.
Right?
She came in. She was incredible, and like not just standing there. Like she had scenes. She had lines to memorize, and she nailed it. But now the Star Trek fan base is starting this whole, why did you have to put politics in Star Trek? Star Trek is not about politics. You're pushing an agenda, blah,
Star
blah,
Trek, blah. Star Trek is not fully about politics. What the front door?
It's not about politics?
You all are so embarrassing. You just don't like Black people.
They didn't...
Or women. You don't like Black people or women.
They wanted some old white man to be the president of Earth. Haven't we had enough of that?
Lord. Jesus.
And they're like, this has never been... Star Trek is not about race. It's not about politics. Back in the original series, which was filmed in the 60s, there was an episode where there were two men, the last two survivors of their species. One was half black, half white. The other was half black, half white. And they were at war because the one guy was white on the right side. You're supposed to be black on that side. And it was the most heavy-handed metaphor for a race war ever. And people are like, no, this isn't about race. This isn't about politics. No. Star Trek talks about heavy-hitting issues.
Yeah.
This is about the left and the right Twix. same thing, right?
Yeah.
That part.
No bad.
Yeah, people are just annoying. They're so freaking annoying. It's like the same thing. I'm in a Discord with folks who are really excited for Hogwarts Legacy, the game that's coming out, and like I'm very vocal about like my queer identity and my queer existence and my expectations for queer existence to be in this game as well. Because you cannot be making an RPG for Harry Potter and not be queer, especially because number one, a lot of queer youth fell in love with Harry Potter because of the multiple themes that are within it. We have the half-bloods versus the pure-bloods. You have the muggles versus the wizards. You have this, you have that. There's so much. And also you have Harry, who's like literally coming out of the closet to live in his beautiful existence as a creature, a magical creature.
Really?
Like a queer kid comes out of the closet. So you have to have this. But hello, let's say. But in addition to that, you also have to have this because the person who made this is a TERF. She's transphobic, so you cannot be exclusive to the queer community. Hello. So I voiced that in the group chat. I was like, I'm very much so excited to make my queer wizard or my little my trans witch, one of the two. Very vile, nasty responses. Why would there be an inclusion of queer people? Because they would just get killed in the 1890s, which is the time that it's set. I was over here thinking, and I thought it, and I typed it because I'm that bitch. But I was like, so are you stating that everyone in this game should be white as well? Because in the 1890s, it was like there was no equality for people of color. Is that what you're stating as well? Are you just saying that, these individuals should just not have the ability to change the skin color of these individuals? Are you saying that the creators should not be working their hardest to be more inclusive and being a staple or being an example? Like, there are already enough problems in the world. Like, how fucking dare you try and put your ideology and your BS of exclusion into a game for everyone? And it's the same thing as this Star Trek thing. Y'all just don't want black people or queer people or women in your X, Y, or Z unless it is a woman who has big tits, small waist, and a big ass.
Anastasia Diamond.
Listen, look, truly, bam, bam. But that's the thing for anime as well. Oh, you can't be a cosplayer because you're black. The character is not black. Baby, the character's Asian, they're Chinese, they're Japanese, they're Korean. They're not white.
There was a trying to find there was a Black Nerd convention, which
Blurred,
I think is the best thing ever. But there was a big controversy recently.
Yeah.
They were doing, exactly where I'm going with this, don't you?
Last year, yep.
They did a cosplay competition, and the girl who won was white.
Oops.
And that was a thing.
How'd that go?
Oh, not well. Not well with the community. Now, I didn't go. I wasn't there. I wasn't a judge. No. Comparing the costumes from the photos, sis probably shouldn't have been up there. Sis shouldn't have been up there in the first place because know your place, know the space, go where you need to go. If this is a space for black folks or folks of color, understand this is not your space to invade.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
Or if you go with someone, you go and you enjoy and you keep your mouth shut.
And you support.
Yes.
Exactly. But the thing is, the judges stated, regardless of her race, she allegedly hand dyed the colors in her costume, and there were specific tiny details that they really enjoyed. So,
Okay.
like I said, I didn't go. I wasn't there. I do hope to go to BlurredCon this year. I think it's in May, I want to say. Wait, I might not be able to go because I'm doing the conference.
You'll be in New Orleans having gumbo and voodoo.
It's July.
True. Oh, July. It's in July.
Yep.
Okay, maybe make that work.
You're good to go.
I'm supposed to be going to Vegas in July as well. So,
Ooh.
Well, you better take me along.
girl, I would, but they switched my 4 people trip to 2 people and try to put me and my sister in one bed. So I had to pay an additional $200 and some odd for a pull-up.
That ain't right.
Child,
That ain't right.
don't get hooked into Hilton Grand Hotel vacations. Don't do it. They caught me at 2 a.m. while I was sitting on the toilet in Baltimore trying to book my hotel room. They caught my ass. And I fell in too. Now flush.
I have a multitude of questions that I don't feel like asking now.
Beth.
2 a.m. on the I don't want to know.
Listen.
That's what I said to you earlier, Jade.
Yeah. Fighting evil by moonlight.
That part, I'm always up at nighttime.
So let's get back onto the topic of superheroes because we have derailed like I knew we would.
A lot.
Hallelujah. That's what we should call. That's what we should have called this show. Derailing the drag closet.
Oh no, that's next week. We don't even have a topic next week.
Oh Jesus.
Oh yeah, we're not even going to be in drag. We are taking a mental health night. We're just going to relax. We're going to kiki. We're going to have a good time. And you are welcome to join us.
This is a drag podcast?
Yeah, sometimes.
You were.
So, superheroes.
Yeah.
Right. Let's talk about these ladies here.
Ooh.
Okay.
So going down this list, starting left to right, we've got America Chavez, who is going to be making her debut in Multiverse of Madness. Right next to her is Yelena Belova, who made her debut in Black Widow. Next is She-Hulk, otherwise known as Jennifer Walters, who is getting her own Marvel series on Disney Plus later this year.
Wow.
Next is, oh my God, did I really just blank on her name? Totally just blanked on her name. The new Hawkeye. Why did I blank on her name? What is going on? Next, I am super excited about Kamala Khan, who is Ms. Marvel, who the preview for her series just came out and it looks amazing. Yes, and last but not least, Monica Rambeau, otherwise known as Photon, who is in the next Captain Marvel movie.
Work.
This is a great time for female heroes. Just throwing it out there.
That part, very much so that. You know, I'm really excited for She-Hulk. She is sick big.
Yeah. Like, they've only shown her from behind. Kate Bishop, that's the new Hawkeye. But I'm so excited to see how they do that storyline. Because she gets her powers in the comics. She needs a blood transfusion, and her cousin, Bruce Banner, is the only one who can give her a blood infusion.
Oh.
So at first, she changes in and out of Savage She-Hulk, and then she just gets stuck in the green form.
Like, so she's permanently like that?
Yep.
She doesn't transition?
She did at first, and then she's stuck, which is funny because in the comics, she's a lawyer, and she's just strolling in 7'2" in a power suit, just like anytime things don't go well, she punches the table and destroys it. And she's like, I'm sorry, I did it again. I forgot.
Story of my life. Oopsie. I'm sorry. I'm a big girl.
Oh, mess.
But yeah, She-Hulk looks so good. I didn't mean to focus on female heroes tonight, but that's kind of what I did because that's what I do.
I know. Are you all gonna play? Are you all gonna play Gotham Knights? That's a video game coming out.
It
So
looks
it's
good.
new.
I'm not a console gamer though.
Ooh.
I want to be really bad. I just don't have the time.
That.
Girl, you gotta stop doing them drag shows. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
You okay?
if,
No.
if you quit wasting all your time doing them drag shows, old man, listen,
Wasting all that time, girl.
waste all that.
I don't have time to play with my own joystick, let alone Atari's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh Lord. You know what? Talking about that, this morning I had to stop for gas. This man across the stall from me, he was looking good. He was not in the face, but in the derriere. The derriere was, and them pants was tight. It was like, is this for me? Did you? Merry Christmas. Thank you,
Ladies
God.
and gentlemen, we have derailed yet again.
Why do you kids watch us? This is why.
We got one viewer. We're down to one viewer. I'm just kidding.
No.
Yes!
Actually, our numbers are really high up tonight, so I am not
Well.
mad about it.
Oh, I'm never
Look
doing
at
that.
us. Of course they are. Look at us.
Right? We
They
do
know what they
amazing.
We do.
Hmm.
You're welcome.
Someone commented earlier, they're like, Jade is giving fish tonight. And I'm like, that's typically not what I do, but for tonight.
But for tonight, sweetheart, you're doing it.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware. Yes.
I did a murder mystery this week, and my husband was just like, if you decided Jade was the journey you're on, that is what she would look like. And I was like, oh, I haven't thought of that, but okay.
And you said, well,
It's
dang.
the strangest thing because your makeup is so minimalistic tonight.
Yeah.
You look like a chick.
That was the goal.
You did it. You did it.
And it's funny because in drag, I never consciously try to go for pretty. I just go for cartoony. But I'm kind of like, well, here we are now.
That is so realistic. Even with the antenna, like it's a believable character.
Right? Yeah, very much so that.
They're giving me a migraine. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, no.
They are on there. I'm uploading the picture of me from the murder mystery this week. And I was kind of like, oh, makeup skills are amazing, as the three of us know. But yeah, that's who she was.
Wow. Holy cow.
Damn, girl.
Okay. So, Jade, do you need to tell us something?
Nope. I'm good. Thank you.
It's like, are you out of your mind?
I have a huge amount of respect for girls who have transitioned and kids who have transitioned. That's not my journey. I've always said there's a level of gender fluidity involved in doing drag. So I would claim gender fluid, but I like being a boy.
Ooh. Me no like boy.
You're a mess.
Me like boy parts. Suck. But no.
That's how you do it, right? I don't know.
Girl. That's not how I do it. Normally I'm like,
So glad your mom watches the show.
Fully. Because she knows it's not true. I'll be at home every weekend. So y'all I'll let y'all live the fantasy of my fake life.
Amazing. So Derek has an interesting question here. Can you speak on your thoughts about separating content from its problematic creators? So he's using a Nicole Byer quote. Harry Potter versus JKKK Rowling.
Yeah, I live for Nicole Byer. Love her special. Once again, like I said, for me personally, and I know for a lot of other queer folks, they grew up on Harry Potter. A lot of folks who are able to separate the artist from the art. I mean, I personally, I don't see any problem with supporting things like Hogwarts Legacy, because this is, I'm not going to, I, for me, I do a lot of advocacy in my life. I do a lot of work, but I've dedicated my life to working with the queer community and working with queer and trans youth. I've seen in my work that I've done with my youth, um, extreme transformations. So if I'm able to see transformations with the youth who I work with directly every single day, Monday through Friday, in addition to the work that I do on the weekends for free for the queer community, I have no problem supporting my childhood, my nostalgia. I'm not supporting this individual who is transphobic. But for me, I'm not, you cannot, please do not try please do not try and call me a transphobe for watching Harry Potter. It is nostalgia. It is supporting my childhood, supporting my happiness. And as well as that, it's self-care. For me, it's something that brings me joy. So if you're going to say that all the work that I do is down the drain because I watch Harry Potter or I'm excited for a Harry Potter game, I really don't care.
That's fair.
Right.
That's valid. Well, and we all have, like, we've talked about this before. We all have things that we have cherished in our youth that we're kind of like, oh, maybe put that away, or, you know, it's still precious to us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've talked about my Chinese gown. It's sitting in the back of that closet. I look at it every once in a while, but I'm like, I'm not going to put her on. Not until there are so many inequalities that are not going to be fixed in my lifetime. So
this is the thing, you know, understandably, yeah, she's going to make a little bit of money from this game that's coming out. She's going to make some money from this movie that's coming out. But there are queer youth who are still being kicked out of their homes, and whether you buy this game or whether you support this individual, these queer kids are still going to be kicked out of their homes. She's not doing a damn thing. Maybe in the UK, because, you know, money talks, so she can donate to some politicians in the UK. But there's a much larger problem here in America, not revolving around a book series.
Yeah.
This is not the hill to die on, in my opinion. The hill to die, like, why, like, you're upset about this, but we have the Don't Say Gay bill in Florida. We have the abortion bills coming out of Idaho, coming out of Texas, coming out of all these different states. We have these states who are trying to Handmaid's Tale their citizens to tell them that they cannot leave the state to go and get reproductive health care. So they're not providing the care in their state, but now they're putting a bill out to try and ban their citizens, their state residents, from leaving the state to get reproductive health care. This is not the hill to die on. Be able to separate the art from the artist, and go out and call your senator to ask for them to please support social support services, to support abortion care, to support queer youth for housing, because at the end of the day, queer youth are still being kicked out of their housing, whether or not you support J.K. Rowling or not.
Right.
So many other issues right here. Well, and we need to take joy in those things that bring us joy. So,
right, and that's my take on it as well. Shame on her for her beliefs. That's her business and her problem.
Yeah,
she did create this whole world of Harry Potter that is entertaining, and it takes a lot of us out of our daily lives. It is fantasy.
Yeah.
We escape by watching Narnia, by watching Harry Potter, by watching the X-Men, by watching Sailor Moon, by watching Guardians of the Galaxy. Those movies take us out of our reality, and they are there for a very good purpose. And for a lot of us growing up as kids in the 80s and the 90s and even the 2000s, the world we live in now is a scary freaking place. You know what I mean? We need that fantasy and those stories and that magic and that fantasy to take us somewhere else. Shame on her for her beliefs. That's her business and her problem. Is she profiting off of it? So is Coca-Cola and Pepsi and all the corporations in the world. You know, it's the world we live in. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Yep.
I feel those movies are
I
necessary.
love the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and Chris Pratt is a piece of garbage.
Right.
Well,
Right.
it's
He's
like
real.
for me, my all of all of my childhood, Nickelodeon, the man who made iCarly, Dan Schreider or whatever, creep. He's a creep. But we still watch iCarly. We still watch all the different shows on Nickelodeon. And I want to say as well as that, I don't know if you all were really into it. I loved Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Their person is he is a sexual predator. The director or the writer is a sexual predator, and it's like, yes, I have some feelings in it, but I'm like, I'm not watching this because I want to support a sexual predator. I'm watching this because I like the movie.
Right. It's
learn to
unfortunate,
separate
but
the
it is
art
what it is.
from the artist.
Right.
Jamie Angel just posted, I liked what Daniel Radcliffe said about, if Harry Potter helped you to be yourself and feel positive, don't let anyone take that away from you because what has been said now. Which, pulling it all back together, there's a reason I posted that. Daniel Radcliffe apparently is in the running to be the new Wolverine.
Really? Ooh.
So, and here I'm going to say something controversial yet brave. Hugh Jackman was wrong for Wolverine. I mean, he was right for Wolverine. But Wolverine's supposed to be 5'3" and scrappy.
True. And seeing his nudes from whenever he did Equine, or whatever that cosplay was, yeah. He's hairy enough.
Oh, yeah, he's a little bear. No, he's like an otter.
An otter.
I love me an otter.
A little uncut otter.
Yeah, I was very shocked whenever I saw that because I had never seen one of those devices, one of those Sonic devices before. I was like, where is it?
It's in there, girl. It's like a fruit roll up, honey. It's like
I was so shocked when how old was I whenever I looked that up?
You're welcome. It's like a fruit roll up, baby. It's got a fruit by the foot.
Not fruit by the foot. Oh my god. Mess. Mess. I live.
Are we done?
No, we have 12 more minutes.
My apologies.
Oh my god, Derek just posted bubble tape. I can't. No.
Not this. Not this. Yes.
Speaking of my lovely husband, should we talk about today's helpful drag tip?
Please.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
So, we actually missed a couple helpful drag tips a while ago, and I was like, I'll just use one of the ones we skipped, and he's like, oh no, I got a good one for tonight.
Ooh.
So, Derek's helpful drag tip. Oh, it has nothing to do with fruit by the foot. No, Mary, that is not your song. You are not Ariana, Gaga, or Beyonce, so stop acting like you own the rights to perform certain songs. First come, first served.
I don't know about that one. I'm gonna feel some type of way if some skinny little white bitch does a Lizzo song, and I said I was gonna do a Lizzo song. I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Not a skinny little white bitch.
I said what I said.
Doing Lizzo's phone at Divas the month before you did it.
Exactly. And that's what I'm talking about tonight.
Yeah, that was me. I totally did phone.
JK. But
no, we don't talk about her anymore. Just the art.
No, that makes complete sense. If you want the song, then you need to call it in the group chat.
Yeah.
Like
and don't throw a fit if someone calls it before you. Like
exactly that.
And if they do, they better ease on down the road. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, girl.
Or have a grown-up conversation and say, hey girl, I saw you call that song. I kind of have my heart set on it. Is there anything else you could do? If your heart's set on it, you got it first.
Hey,
When you know
girl.
damn well I'll do it better than she would.
Yeah.
That part. I'm being listening over here thinking, hey, girl, I don't know any other fucking song. I'm really crap at being a drag queen. So can I do the one song I know?
No.
Like that's what that sounds like to me. In my ear, you think that you're coming across like, oh, I'm so cute. Learn a new song, baby.
That's fair. But yeah, that's a hot take right there.
It is.
Y'all coming in with the heat.
Mm-hmm.
And we should, why bullshit people?
Exactly.
I said
Exactly
what I
that.
said.
I said what I said.
Simple as that. You
are
don't have to
bold,
like it,
that's
but
what
you
we're
know
giving
deep
you
down
next
I'm
week.
right.
That part. That part. It's just people are so funny. People are so funny. But no, yeah. I think that I think our conversation this evening really goes to show that it's easier and more fun to be a villain. And in addition to that, I have to say, like, even though the heroes are heroing, they like tear the city up. Like your car that you just paid off, demolished.
They're like, oh, sorry, should I leave a note? Like, what are we, clueless now?
The Avengers saved the world. Like, thanks. I owe $10,000 to rebuild my house. Like, what?
Right. No problem.
Well, and that was a big topic in the comic books, and they touched upon it in the Avengers movies, where they're just kind of like, hi, yes, you're helping, but here's all the damage you're causing, so we feel the need you should register as like a weapon. And they kind of came for Scarlet Witch about that. And then she proved them right during WandaVision when she enslaved an entire town.
WandaVision.
Anastasia, I just sent you a message. You're going to have to check that for me.
Ooh, a photo.
You're welcome.
Yes, my daddy. Thank you. That's the image I remember from my childhood.
Oh, it's the Equus pictures. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Thanks, Visa.
We're gonna have to end the night early. We gotta go. I gotta do something tonight.
She got to go double click her mouse.
Oh no, I do it with middle finger. It's
not
long.
that nail one, girl.
Scrolling finger.
You better take that glove off. Take the glove off. No.
I like to keep a glove on. It makes me feel feminine.
No. Oh, talking about that. I hate those. Ooh, I hate those videos. Like, that's meat. That's raw meat in there, girl. Ooh, take the nails off. No, but that's
we are all so broken. We are stupid.
No, that's the reason why a lot of lesbians, they keep their nails like short on these two fingers. A lot of like lesbians will get like a full manicure, but keep these ones low.
I have nothing to add. I have nothing to contribute. We have 6 more minutes until we're done. I'm just riding out the storm at this point. Not like riding the storm at this point.
Ooh.
Not what I meant.
Exclusive video on Patreon. Best. And Sailor Moon's in the back just watching.
Right?
Clicking them out.
Years
this
ago.
show is going to shit tonight.
We really have.
This show's a shit show.
Anybody out there got any last minute questions for us? Because unfortunately, we will answer them. So we were talking about like the differences between the comics, and I'm really hoping when they introduce Storm in the X-Men movies, they give her this look.
With the ponytail?
Yes.
Yeah. I love this new look for her because it's got the hint of the mohawk without actually the mohawk. Interestingly enough, this is what Mantis looks like in the comics.
What?
Okay.
Except they
she lost her
yeah. Well, and that was the problem because you had She-Hulk, who was a big green woman. You had Gamora, who was also a big green woman.
Yeah.
And then Mantis came along, who was a green woman, but with antenna.
No, we can't do that.
I like your version. I like your version.
The movie?
Yeah.
No, you personally. I like this.
Mm-hmm.
I like it's more natural looking, like for an alien with solid dark eyes and antenna. This is so much more natural looking. I like your look.
Thank you.
Yeah, very much so.
It's literally, this is what she looks like in the movies.
Right.
And I love how they interpreted her. Like, I know the writer and the creator didn't like it, but they made her so innocent and so pure, but also super powerful. And people are like, we hate her. She's one of the weakest characters. She took on a living planet and put him to sleep. And she almost defeated Thanos, except Peter Quill is an idiot and punched him. So she could have defeated Thanos on her own.
See what happens when you step in and co-sign?
Right?
When you try to mansplain.
Exactly. Okay, so we got 3 questions here. We're gonna Josh
do
Evans would like to know, what show is this again?
Bearded Drag Queen Pageant.
.com.
Although, speaking of bearded drag queens, we actually, for the second show in April, just booked Beyoncé Bear, and let me get her name correct. We got the promoter for the National Bearded Empress pageant. Her name is Michelle Woods, and as a special treat, that pageant is the first weekend in April. That following episode, we are going to have the new National Bearded Empress on our show, if her schedule permits.
Yes.
It's going to be hot.
Don't tell me I don't know how to do a transition, girl.
Right? How about that? You set them up, I'll knock them down. The first week of April, we actually have 2 incredible performers, all the way from LA. I've been chatting with her on TikTok a little bit. Natasha Hundreds is going to be joining us. We've been doing a lot of very fun drag videos on TikTok, as well as a local king to us, Xander Valentine. Will be here. And
happy belated birthday.
Yeah, I'm super excited to chat with him.
Yes.
And the third week of April, I'm very excited. I haven't uploaded their pictures yet, but we are going to be talking about promoting shows with the incredible Araya Sparks and Chastity Vane.
Oh, what?
So, yeah,
that's
we'll be talking a little more about behind the scenes of drag shows next month. It's like I like a theme.
We love a theme.
Exactly. And speaking of pageantry and themes and promoting, a huge congratulations to our newly crowned Miss Glamorous 2022, Roxy Andrews.
Did you see her modeling her gown?
Oh, I did.
Did you see that video? Disrespect. She literally danced for modeling her evening gown.
Yep.
Just like la da da la da da. Look at me.
Yes.
She was extra, but she won.
But it worked.
Yes.
Worked.
So 2 more questions before we wrap up for the evening. Oh no, wait, 3 more questions. Yep, 3. Wait, what? Okay, we're just gonna go through these.
Do it.
While exploring an abandoned hut, you discover a spell that will make an army of clones of a single fictional character. Who do you choose? Mantis?
Single fictional character. Peter Pan.
Who?
Peter Pan.
Ooh.
First thing that came to mind. Peter Pan.
I would say Mulan. I live for Mulan.
Oh, an army of Mulans. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Let's get down to business.
And mine's an army of twinks that won't grow up.
Thus.
Awful.
I said what I said.
If you could have one superpower, which one do you think would be most useful to you and why?
most useful to us personally.
I literally just heard Derek crack up laughing downstairs, and I think it was the twink comment.
Oh my
That's
Lanta.
amazing. Time delay. But yes, one superpower, which do you think would be most useful to you and why? Telepathy.
Transportation. Like, what is that called? Like, going from one place to the other immediately.
Translocation.
Yeah, translocation. I'd live for that.
Like Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
I'd be on time for everything. I would be on time.
That part. That part.
Yeah, I would definitely say it was, says Derek. I love that. Yeah, something with empathy or telepathy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. And not really a question, just a fun comment from my husband. Thoughts about being a kid and getting a false impression of high school, since all of the kids shows like Power Rangers use 30-year-olds to play teenagers. Yep, that was
16 Candles.
You can take that back to 16 Candles, to Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
So many.
The Craft
World, like the Wonder Years, all of it. You can take that back to many things.
Golden Girls.
Oh yeah. I love that of all of the Golden Girls, Estelle Getty was the youngest of them.
That part.
And she played the oldest. That's hilarious. Anyway, kids, we have reached the end of our evening. Don't forget to head on over to our Patreon for exclusive content. And if you would like your very own Inside the Drag Closet merch, you can always find that at jadedevere.com/merch. We will be putting up new merch soon with the new logo, which once again is right there.
Look at it.
Hoodies, coffee mugs, t-shirts, and the new Inside the Drag Closet and Chill t-shirt.
Oh.
It means fucking.
Come
And
chill with us.
exactly. Come chill with us. But kids, we have reached the end of our super-powered evening, and there's one thing left to say, and that is, good night, kids.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.